Okay, so I think this will work for now. Okay, yeah, it works. Okay, so basically, there's a bunch of random Pokemon stuff I want to talk about, and also some random Sonic things. So you can just like listen to all this stuff. Like, well, I attempt to shiny hunt Sandshrew because I found out that you couldn't actually encounter like Sandshrew and Hordes in Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, and I just thought it would be a cool idea to try and see how many shinies I could find before Pokemon Sword and Shield come out. And because I was bored and I'm too lazy to complete the national decks, in Generation 6, I just decided to shiny hunt Sandshrew because I figured that the Horde encounters would make it easier. But yeah, I kind of got bored earlier, so then basically, to start, I'll just talk about all the Sonic stuff first because that won't have as much spoilers as what I'll talk about in the Pokemon stuff. I mean, in the Pokemon stuff, what I'm gonna talk about has already been spoiled by a lot of people, but I'm just warning you that I'll just warn you when I'm about to talk about the spoiler stuff. Okay, so maybe if I can get this to focus more. Oh, this is actually really good. Okay, so okay, so I still can't believe it does that reflection thing. Okay, well, you know what, maybe I should just wear my sunglasses every time I try to film with 3DS. Okay, so anyway, basically, in this thing, I was watching a long play of Sonic Chronicles, like the Dark Brotherhood, and then what I found out was that like there's like a monster. I think it's like Gizmo thing, but like, basically it looks like ML from or Emerald. I don't know. It's spelled the EMERL, but it's pronounced like ML. So, but basically, I noticed that it looked kind of like ML from Sonic X. So I thought that was pretty funny, but like, I don't even know if all the stuff talked about in that game is canon because I don't know if Sega even developed it or not. But I noticed that it was made by BioWare. So, yeah, and then basically what I noticed. Okay, so basically, hang on, stuff got my phone. Okay, so basically, what I noticed was that in Sonic Generations, it's like the outside exterior for Crisis City and Station Square look oddly similar, as if Crisis City is actually the future of Station Square. Like, I know it's like the way they formatted all like the signs and like buildings and stuff in Crisis City looks similar to how they formatted. Oh wait, did I say Station Square because I meant Speed Highway, but it looks similar to how they formatted it in Speed Highway. And I'm doing this with like full shiny odds, so I'm probably not even gonna get the shiny. And I was way too lazy to. Well, my computer was dead, and then I was gonna try to set up a live stream, but then I found out you couldn't actually shiny hunt for Sandshrew this way in Alpha Sapphire, so I just have to do this in the Mega Ruby. Yeah, but it kind of sucks because then this would be like way more efficient. And then, oh well, then basically I think that's all I wanted to talk about for Sonic stuff. Also, wait, actually, there's one more thing I want to talk about. So in Team Sonic Racing in Mother Canyon, the Mother Wisp from Sonic Colors DS is in there, and I did not know it even existed in Sonic Colors because I only knew about the Wii version cutscenes, and then because I had the DS version and it was on the final boss, like not the final boss, but the final boss. But since I noticed I had the DS version, I decided to look it up since like I figured it might be different. So then I looked it up, and like all of Sonic's friends were in there, And then I thought it was pretty funny because at the end, for the final boss, they show Yakuro's mom, which is the butter wisp, and that wisp was not seen again until like Mother Canyon from Team Sonic Racing, and I just thought it was pretty funny because it wasn't in the Wii version. Okay, well, I'm 99% sure that is all I wanted to talk about that was Sonic related. So, so I guess I'll just no, I guess I'll start talking about the Pokemon stuff, and I'll just do the spoiler first. So, just leave now if you're trying your best to ignore all spoilers about this. Just if you don't want any spoilers about what happens in the Pokemon Sun and Moon anime, just leave now. And I mean, someone even subbed this. Someone even put English subs on this. But I'm not watching it because I really don't. I really want to. I really have to watch everything in order. It's just something I have to do. Okay, well, basically, I'm sure you don't know what happens if it didn't leave yet. I'm sure you probably already know what happens, or you just don't care. But basically, what happened was that Ash won the league. So, and this kind of makes sense because there was a rumor going around that in Pokemon Sword and Shield anime, and basically, it would be all the other characters except Ash. So then, it kind of makes sense, and it would be cool if we got to see characters like Max appear in the Sword and Shield anime as trainers, because we know that Max was not a trainer, and I'd say Bonnie, except Bonnie technically has the Dene, and Max didn't technically catch Ralts, so I don't know. Okay, is my window open, or I seriously think the insulation is falling out of my room. Wait, there was stuff falling out of my wall, but yeah. So, okay, well, so then basically I came up with a theory that the only other arc where instead of getting finishing the league at a lower place than the previous one, it's the only other arc where Ash actually went to a higher place instead of the lower place, and Orange Islands does not count, by the way. It's the only other arc to do that was Diamond and Pearl, and then the trend just continued basically. Wait, actually, I'm probably wrong because technically X and Y did that. But usually what happens is that the pattern is he gets higher and he gets to a high, he got to best 16 and then he failed sometime lower than that in the Johto League, and then in the Hoenn League, he got to the best 8, which was higher. So, and then it went even higher, but then it went lower, then higher again. So, actually, I think that logic is wrong. Then it went lower, higher, kind of kind of like the Johto Hoenn instead of things. I don't know. Okay. Well, that just deconfirmed the other thing I was gonna talk about. Okay. Well, basically now I'm just gonna talk about all the other 5 million outstretched reasons that it said that there's gonna be Diamond and Pearl remix. Okay, so basically there were a couple of leaks saying this. One of the leaks just said that there were going to be Diamond and Pearl remix and said some information about what would happen in them. And honestly, if they're really doing Diamond and Pearl remix, I honestly don't think they'd have that much information about the game. But another person leaked some information about Pokemon Sword and Shield, and this person said that they were leaking it because it would be their last job working for the localization team for the games. But basically they said that the team had signed a contract saying that they were going to, well, not their team was saying, but it's I guess the rest of the team signed a contract for Diamond and Pearl remix, and after that Let's Go Johto in 2021, which kind of makes sense, although Let's Go Johto seems a little early. But yeah, that's basically it, and this is already like 10 minutes long. I don't really remember what anything else I was gonna talk about. It's like every time it's like whenever I'm not recording, that's when that's just when I come up with. Do I have the audio? Like, but it's like that's just when I come up with all the time the Pearl like remake reasons, and then I just forget them as soon as I start recording. Okay, well, basically, I'm probably not even gonna keep shiny hunting this Sandshrew. I really want to get this shiny Sandshrew, and I don't even know why. I don't even use Sandshrew that much. Okay, well, basically, thank you for watching. So, I don't know. I guess like thank you for watching this extremely long video because I forgot what I was gonna talk about and. Actually, I think I'm done. So thank you for watching this video, and bye.